If you've ever been the person friends call when the app won't load, there's a career where that instinct scales globally: remote support engineering. It's the mix of technical diagnosis, clear communication, and the quiet satisfaction of watching a red status light turn green without setting foot in an office. A remote support engineer is the bridge between complex systems and human outcomes. Your day revolves around symptoms and signals. An error code here, a log spike there, a pattern you've seen before hiding in plain sight. You reproduce issues, you isolate variables, and most importantly, you explain the path to resolution in language that calms a stressed customer and aligns your internal teams. It's part detective, part teacher, all about outcomes. What makes the role uniquely remote isn't just geography, it's the craft of async. When you can't roll your chair over to someone's desk, you rely on disciplined updates, crisp documentation, and tools that let you see what the user sees. Screen shares substitute for site visits. Runbooks replace tribal knowledge. Monitoring, SSO, and API logs become your superpowers. You're not far away, you're high leverage. This leverage has never been more valuable. As software eats more of the world, the cost of downtime rises. Support has moved from nice to have to a revenue shield. That's why demand is strong and steady. In 2025, many remote support engineers in the U.S. see total compensation in the $70,000, $105,000 range, with senior roles pushing higher as the complexity of cloud identities, integrations, and multi-tenant architectures grows. Industry matters. Fintech, dev tools, and security often pay a premium for low-latency, high-empathy problem solvers. So what does it take to stand out? Start with communication that removes friction. You set expectations clearly: what you'll try next, what done looks like, and when the next update will land. You write updates people can skim and understand. You de-escalate without dismissing. And you convert fixes into living documentation so the next person, or your future self, resolves it in minutes. On the tooling front, fluency beats checklists. Ticketing and knowledge systems like Zendesk, JSM, or Freshdesk. Collaboration via Slack or Teams. Observability across Datadog, New Relic, or Grafana. Identity touchpoints. Okta, Azure AD, SAML, OAuth. Because half of "it's not working" is access. Remote access, audit trails, and a bias for security by default. These aren't buzzwords, they're the instruments you'll play daily. Where do you grow from here? Support is an incredible launchpad. You can stay hands-on and move into incident command and team leadership, or pivot into solutions engineering, customer success architecture, SRE, or even product. The customer's first, details right muscle transfers everywhere. If you're ready to test the waters, stack the deck in your favor. Quantify your impact: CSAT, SLA adherence, backlog reductions, time to resolution improvements. Share sanitized knowledge base articles or quick Loom walkthroughs that show how you think. Build a crisp LinkedIn headline: Support Engineer, SSO, SAML, API debugging, 99.9% CSAT, and comment thoughtfully on product posts from the companies you admire. When you apply, send a 4-line note to the recruiter summarizing your stack, your metrics, your time zone, and one thing you love about their product. As for where to find roles, start with curated boards and remote-first platforms. HireBasis lists remote support engineer openings globally and lets employers contact you directly. Traditional boards like LinkedIn and Indeed are still essential. Set alerts, use Boolean filters, and apply early. The job you want is often posted quietly and filled quickly. Finally, look ahead. AI copilots will keep eating repetitive diagnostics, and that's a feature, not a bug. It frees you to handle the nuanced edge cases, the empathy moments, the incident communication that turns a bad day into a customer-for-life story. Proactive support, fixing issues before a ticket exists, will only grow, and the engineers who can read telemetry and write human updates will lead the way. Remote support engineering is not the back office of tech. It's the daily proof that software serves people. If that resonates, polish your resume, take a couple of role-relevant skills tests, and send 3 tailored applications today. Momentum beats perfection. Your next solved incident might be the start of a career you love.